welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to talk to you about financial mistakes that young adults make. This topic affects almost every young adult, regardless of their background, education, or income level. Money is one of the most important tools that we have, yet very few people are taught how to manage it. Schools teach mathematics, science, and literature, but many young people graduate without learning how to budget, save, invest, or avoid debt. As a result, they make financial decisions that can take years to recover from. The good news is that financial mistakes are not permanent if we learn from them. Today we will discuss some of the most common mistakes that young adults make, how you can avoid them. Living above your level of income. One of the biggest financial mistakes young adults make is spending more than they can earn. Many people want to enjoy the latest fashion, fancy phones, luxury cars, and frequent vacations even when their income cannot support such a lifestyle. Social media has made this problem become worse because people compare themselves to influencers and celebrities without knowing their financial reality. Living beyond your means often leads to debt, financial stress, and anxiety. Instead of trying to impress others, learn to distinguish between needs and wants. A need is something that is essential, such as food, housing, and clothing. A want is something that improves comfort but is not necessary for survival. Building wealth is not about how much you earn, it is about how much you save. Failing to create a budget. Many young adults have no idea where their money goes every month. Without a budget, spending becomes emotional rather than intentional. Small daily expenses such as snacks, drinks, and subscriptions and impulse purchases may seem insignificant, but over time they consume a large portion of income. A simple monthly budget helps you allocate money for essentials, savings, investments, and entertainment. Budgeting is not about restricting yourself, it is about making sure your money works for your goals rather than disappearing without explanation. Remember the saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Not saving for emergencies. Life is unpredictable. A medical emergency, job loss, car repair, or family crisis can happen at any time. Unfortunately, many young adults live from paycheck to paycheck without any emergency savings. When unexpected expenses arise, they rely on loan or credit, making the situation even worse. Experts generally recommend building an emergency fund that can cover 3 to 6 months of essential living expenditure. An emergency fund provides peace of mind and financial security. Accumulating bad debt. Not all debt is harmful, but unnecessary debt can become a serious burden. Many young adults use credit cards or loan apps to buy items that lose value quickly, such as designer clothes, expensive gadgets, or lavish celebrations. The problem is that interest accumulates, and before long, the borrower owes far more than the purchase price. Before borrowing money, ask yourself, is this purchase necessary? Can I afford the repayments? Will this purchase increase in value or lose value? Borrow wisely and avoid using debt to finance your lifestyle. Delaying investing. Many people believe that investing is only for the wealthy or older adults. In reality, time is one of the advantages that young people have. The earlier you begin investing, the longer your money has to grow through compound returns. Even modest regular investments can become significant over several decades. Whether you invest in stocks, mutual funds, or cryptocurrency, starting early is often more important than starting with a large amount. Do not wait until you feel rich before you begin investing. Ignoring financial education. Another common mistake is assuming that earning money automatically means knowing how to manage it. Financial literacy is a lifelong skill. Reading books, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, and learning from trusted financial experts help you make informed decisions. Understand topics such as taxes, insurance, investments, retirement planning, inflation, and budgeting. Knowledge can save you a lot of money in your lifetime. Trying to impress others. One of the fastest ways to remain broke is trying to appear wealthy. Some young adults spend money that they don't have to impress people who may not even care. Expensive weddings, luxury clothing, designer handbags, and high-end electronics often become symbols of success even when purchased with borrowed money. True financial success is not measured by appearances, but by stability, freedom, and peace of mind. Remember, many genuinely wealthy people live modestly while quietly building their assets, neglecting long-term goals. Young adulthood is often focused on immediate gratification. Many people prioritize today's enjoyment over tomorrow's security. It's important to establish long-term financial goals such as buying a home, starting a business, funding education, supporting family members, or preparing for retirement. Setting clear goals helps guide daily financial decisions. Falling for get-rich-quick schemes. Many young adults become victims of scams because they want instant wealth. Promises of guaranteed returns, secret investment opportunities, or unbelievably high profits always raise suspicion. Building wealth often requires patience, discipline, consistent saving, and wise investing. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Protect yourself by researching every investment opportunity and seeking advice from qualified professionals. before committing your money. Failing to develop multiple sources of income. Relying on only one source of income can be risky. Economic downturns, layoffs, or unexpected circumstances can suddenly reduce your earnings. Young adults should develop additional income streams where possible. This could include freelancing, consulting, tutoring, starting a small business, investing, or creating digital products. Diversifying income creates greater financial stability and creates more opportunities for wealth creation. In conclusion, financial success is not determined by luck but by habits. Avoid common mistakes such as overspending, failing to budget, accumulating unnecessary debt, neglecting savings, delaying investments, and chasing quick riches can transform your financial future. The decisions you make in your 20s and 30s often determine the opportunities available to you later in life. Money is a wonderful servant but a terrible master. Learn to control your finances before they begin to control you. Challenge yourself to take one practical step towards financial responsibility. You could write a monthly budget, open a savings account, reduce unnecessary spending, begin investing, or learn something new about personal finance. Small decisions repeated consistently over time produce extraordinary results. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video.